As I was saying, I have an idea for a thing that could be done when we arrive on the Omentide. If we say need a slight distraction, I have been reading up on some light demon summoning.
When you say light,
so summoning a demon into, onto our mortal plane, and then maybe just letting it loose on the Omentide.
That would be such a great distraction.
Could be done.
Dabri, roll a religion check.
I mean, no.
No, Dabri's broken.
I'm just saying that
okay,
something...
it's because I'm going to see how much you're broken. That's why I'm asking to roll.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and let me say demons are nice in the paladin way of things.
No, it's not that out.
I would like to roll a history check.
T.
Okay, you know that summoning a demon requires either the blood of the mage casting the spell, or a humanoid staying within 24 hours.
Yes.
A humanoid what?
A humanoid staying within the 24 hours.
Yes. So, yes, there's a... However, I have thought about that. The Empire does execute people daily, I assume. Wouldn't it be... Like, with a city this big, it's a capital, they have a 5-layer prison, people must be executed.
Yeah.
But didn't it take us several days to get to our previous position? Where we thought?
No, it doesn't necessarily need to happen every time. But also, potentially, there is a very real chance that when we arrive on the ship, there might be blood for us to take, seeing as we might have to kill a few people.
Your spark armor smiling.
Right? I mean, there's a very real chance that...
Wait, why does my armor have an erection?
Spark is pleased. How do you know? It's vibrating.
I mean, right now, like, there isn't... It isn't the plan to, when we arrive on the ship, to start taking prisoners or subduing our enemies. It is to kill the pirates aboard the Omentide if they get in our way. It's not the main objective, but if we talked about taking out the 8 members of the crew that we were infiltrating with in the first place, right?
But not killing.
Okay.
We were specifically asked by Alexander not to kill.
Excuse me. Okay.
Not them,
but yeah, not to kill them.
I could essentially pre-summon a demon and then
take it with us.
Re-summon him.
I would like to roll a history check to remember any times where summoning a demon was a solution to a problem.
Was it a good solution to roll?
That's a fact.
No city, no problem.
Okay, so
sure.
Have you?
This goes.
This kind of gets
17.
There are certain nations that do actually allow demon summoning, demon and devil summoning. Typical those nations do allow it. Highly restrictive on it. Like there's only a few people that can grant permission to do so. It's often doing dire needs, for instance, like losing a battle, losing the war, essentially. Don't recall at the top of your head where it's gone really good. It's certainly been effective.
Sorry, when you say you think, you're out of character.
Yeah, do you, and it seems like a silly question because I'm certain you already do, does Falaika have any things on demons?
Well, she does look down upon them because, again, they are just a force of pure destruction and chaos without intent.
That's selling it.
Falaika is, while she does celebrate chaos, she does it in a way that it improves.
Yeah, like chaos in evolution or in change.
Yeah,
not chaos, not chaos destruction.
Due to a storm. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
but a tree falling down because the demon just decided to rip it from the ground. That is without intent.
Terrible.
I would say the arbitrary destructions are the ones.
Oh no, I mean my problem was I think it's arbitrary. No. Okay. How about this? I have a suggestion. We summon the demon. That's relatively risk-free, and then we speak to the demon, and then you see how you feel. I'm sort of hoping that if I summon the demon, we can maybe convince him to help us by just promising him slaughter.
He can destroy the Omentide.
No, it's not that kind. It's not that level of demon. But he would be a very good distraction. Or she.
We're not judging.
Well, actually, this side of the table is judging.
I just want to say, it's like an option.
I feel like there should be in subtitles concern increasing.
Listen, I get it.
I understand. You will remember this.
I will not be dying because of this.
Can I just point out? My sister and I are from Balchorol. It's a nation of half-demons. We understand that there are some, that we understand what demon blood is and does to people.
It gets a bad rep.
It obviously does this. This is awesome. But it does get a bad... It gets a bad rep. There are some very real dangers to demons. They are not good, but they can be reasoned with.
You guys are just
and they can be manipulated to do what we need them to do for a period of time. It would be very limited.
I do not like it, and I will not participate in it.
You won't even make sure we're safe when we do it?
Obviously, I will, but I can't condone it.
Even before we talk about condoning it, what happens when that limited time is up? Does it vanish?
Goes right back to hell? The abyss?
The abyss, if it's a demon.
Right back to the abyss.
And what happens if...
Also, technically, we don't have demon blood, we have devil blood.
Is there a demon devil split in this game?
What?
Devils, are they lawful evil? And demons chaotic evil?
Okay, there's always exception, but the general rule is, yes, devil are lawful evil, demons are chaotic evil.
Yeah. And
can you...
have devil blood, not demon blood.
Can you... Okay, how about... Can you communicate with devils, perhaps? That I can... No.
No, that's outside of my capabilities at this time. Demons, again, I think because of the sort of chaotic nature, they are more willing to enter into our world. But obviously, devil summoning is more like you make a deal with them. Where demons can more easily be...
They're stupid.
They're stupid, and the one that I have in mind is real dumb. All he's going to want to do is kill us. And all we have to do is... and all we have to do is... Oh, God. Christ, that's not what he sounds like. And
I'm gonna
I can summon him under such circumstances that he won't be able to hurt us a lot. A little bit. But, he won't be able to just go bananas on us. And if he can't be reasoned with, we just unsummon him, send him right back to the abyss. And then we move on.
But in case... shit goes south.
It would be really great if you guys were there to take him down. Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm not taking anything down.
I like this plan less and less. And I never really liked it in the first place.
If there's a hole in my plan, if there's something I haven't quite
I was not talking about that plan. I was talking about the big plan.
Oh.
I was talking if the big plan fucks up, I'm not dying up in the air. And that would be a good enough distraction so we can get the fuck off.
I understand. You have to understand that the source of my abilities comes from my willingness to die for what I believe in.
I actually think I would rather surrender than...
Somebody?
Yes.
And even if he's odd even?
I will never condone this. But you are my comrades, and if you are in danger, I will do everything in my ability to protect you. But I will never condone summoning of a demon.
This will be the last possible thing if we are...
I will never condone this.
What I'm suggesting
rather die?
is...
I would rather die, yes.
Well, then obviously we're not going to do it. Because that seems like an extreme position to take.
I would rather die than condone summoning a demon. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Seems like somewhat morally relativistic, but that's okay.
Well,
I respect your convictions. I don't share them, but I do respect them. What if? Okay, what I'm suggesting is essentially an experiment. That's what I'm saying. We contact an extraplanar entity that is a demon. I'm just saying it. We summon a demon, but we summon him under very specific circumstances where the point of it is not for him to hurt anyone. It's simply to have a quick talkaroo with him, see what he's like, maybe manipulate him to such a degree that I can get his name, because then he's easier to control. And then if it works, it works, and if it don't, he goes back to hell and we never talk about it again.
If you can control it in that way, I don't see... As long as you're not summoning the actual demon to our realm and letting him loose.
I'm not letting him loose. No, not now.
No, I understand.
It's a two-part thing. One is we need the extra control. We can't set him loose.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot.
No, I understand. I'm saying, like, from my point of view, if you want to speak to a demon, if you want to try to bargain with a demon or learn about a demon, find a way to leash a demon, then that is it is the chaotic destruction that I cannot.
Okay, fair enough.
Support.
That definitely wouldn't be the point of this first thing. And this first thing, I will keep I like to try this first thing, and if it doesn't seem good, we cut out the last thing.
But what would you expect it to do on the Omen Tide?
Blow shit up, just wreak havoc, distract.
Well, we get the fuck off.
Well, it would obviously be, a last minute thing. It would be only the direst circumstances, but at the same time, we are infiltrating a ship of highly trained pirates that's invisible. I'm saying it's a dangerous situation, and I'm taking off the gloves. No, that's not an expression. I'm not playing. I'm gonna start playing with fire. Is that not better? You know what I mean? I'm ramping it up. I'm turning this motherfucker up to 11 because I think we're gonna need all the help we can get, and this is definitely an option.
As soon as we have gotten off the ship, you send him back to the abyss. Right?
Yeah, well, he'll eventually just go there himself. There's a limit on how long he can even be in our realm before he F's off. Listen, you guys don't have to decide right now. I was just presenting it as an option. I assume we have a little bit of time before we're actually gonna go. So just like a day before. I need like a day's warning, and we can set something up. But if not, that's okay.
That will be our plan C. I'm not dying.
I'm gonna live forever, but that's my own business.
Faye?
Cool. Do we prep then? Do we then wait till we hear back from the people?
Yes.
I assume so.
Cool.
And I guess I'm waiting for you guys to give me a reply. You have a few days to think about it.
Yes.
I mean, if you're gonna talk, it's fine. But if just talking, it's fine for Davri.
Should we do it now?
You ask Neris, or Neris is just as much a voice
of the And Jace would also be very good.
I don't want to be there at all. My concern is more that we are fighting the Omen Tide, but I mean, I don't wish for them a particularly cruel or chaotic death. I mean, if they are to die, they should die with the same respect that I would hope any enemy of mine would bestow on me.
I mean, the demon will kill them just as good as we will.
And but I mean, what then?
Then they're dead.
And the demon goes back to the abyss.
Do demons kill souls of people they kill?
I don't think so.
What?
Do demons kill souls of people they kill?
I guess it depends on the demon.
That's more devil thing.
Oh, yeah. But also, this is the type. I'm thinking of a type of demon that isn't the kind of there's a limit to what I can.
Yeah.
And this thing is more like he's like a grunt. He's a grunt demon. The worst he'll do is kill someone.
He's a Hulk with horns.
He's a Hulk with horns. I have done a little bit of pre-work, looking up kind of a few spells that can help us in this, looking up kind of some of the rules. I've researched this.
So we need human blood to summon him?
Oh yeah, we do need that, yeah.
Humanoid.
Can I bring the cards? Or are we in a call?
For talking?
Mm-hmm.
I won't be there, but yeah.
Well, you won't be in the room?
I won't be there.
Crap, but then, I mean, if you guys weren't even going to be there, I wouldn't have brought it up in the first place, I would have just done it. And the reason I brought it up is because I might need your help.
Yeah, I'll be there.
To keep us safe. Thank you, Jace.
So how do we kill it?
Through killing it. Like, it'll die like normal.
Okay, but does it have any weaknesses?
Rhino.
Would that be nice to know before you summon it?
The spell, but the creatures themselves.
I mean, but I would have. But I'm specifically because I know what demon I'm going to summon.
Yeah, again, so that's why I'm saying in brawl that.
Okay.
Can't you just send it back as soon as it begins attacking us?
Not quite.
If nothing else, I can use
19.
hold monster on it if it is.
Yeah.
You don't know any weakness per se. You do know that poison, that's not good.
Poison's no good.
And the
Demon.
and also the classic cold, fire, lightning.
Also doesn't really care about cold fire. You can stab it though. You can stab it real good.
It seems that its only real weakness that is just to attack it from a safe distance.
Doesn't radiant damage do extra shit against?
Nope.
Not against demons, that's undead.
Undead, yeah.
However, I am going to be summoning it into a magical circle that'll keep it there. It won't be able to escape from it.
Okay.
So the only thing, it has a few spells that it can use, but actually few of them are, like, it has a limited amount of them, and they don't really do enough damage.
What happens if you are knocked out? Does the circle disappear?
No. I'm gonna double check. No, it's not.
I was like, I'm about to roll insight on that one.
No, I don't believe it's a concentration spell, because that would be insane.
Yeah, because I know with some lizard demons they can't actually attack you while they're...
No, it's not. It's because I'm casting. Well, see, it's less fun now. If I have to tell you, it's fun. It's more fun if I just do it. But I do see your point.
What level of spells can it cast?
I have also prepared counterspell.
The stories that Eos have heard about this particular, it seems to can mentally attack. It seems to be able to disguise itself and also turn invisible. That's how much he knows.
I was just looking for counterspell-ish purposes. I was just wondering what level it can cast.
I prepared counterspell as well, in case it does something.
With a 19 he wouldn't know how powerful it makes. He guessed it's not that powerful because it seems to be more the sort of
It's not. It's really more. It truly turns dangerous in melee combat.
Okay.
But it won't be able to do that, fucking hopefully, because I'll have it contained. Unless something goes terribly wrong.
In that case, I'll try to hold monster it and we bail for
Exactly.
Bail? Where are you going to do this now?
As soon as possible. Let's get it over with.
In the city?
I was going to do it on the ship.
That's a bad idea.
In the air?
If you want to.
Still a bad idea.
You can't fly.
No, but if it wreaks enough havoc, neither can we. Or the ship.
We could do it in the sewers.
In the city.
Well, see, that's the problem.
I need to get out of the city to do this.
There's a There's a limit. On the spell itself, the actual summoning spell. There's a limit on how long it can even exist in the world.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Yeah. If I stop concentrating, then there's suddenly a clock starts ticking, and after X round, it disappears.
X seconds?
It's simply, if you stop concentrating, an uncontrolled demon doesn't disappear for 1d6 rounds.
Yeah.
So that's hit points.
I'm a good wizard, you guys. Like, I've been over this. I've thought about this before I even pitched it. It's just people hear the word demon and then the word summon, and then they start freaking out, and I don't get it. So I just need the blood of the innocent, real quick. It doesn't have to be innocent, it just has to be recently dead. Not too much.
How much?
No, it can't be from you.
Vial of blood from you not killed in the past 24 hours.
Sure.
So
A vial.
A vial.
So it has to be a killed.
it's all, again, I've also made some alteration. The caster itself can also use his own blood as part of the ritual, but that comes with some...
No. I'm not selling my soul to this motherfucker, okay, mate? You can have my blood.
But how would you get blood then?
Not your arms, bitch.
I was literally thinking I would go to wherever they execute people, and then just get some. I'll disguise myself as a creepy crypt person, whoever removes the bodies after they've been beheaded or however they execute people, and people believe.
Get yourself a dark hat. I'm the Undertaker. I'm here to take the body.
I'm a creepy necromancer. See, I already have it prepared.
That typically particles of wolf, they are typically burned, and then the ashes scattered on a place called the hill of the nameless.
Are there any executions that aren't burnings?
That will be typically nobles and so forth, and that doesn't happen.
Are people? Sorry, is the main execution form in the Empire to burn people alive?
No. After they have done with
they can make it.
I mean, then
because you wouldn't want them to, for instance, be used as spell components for raising bad.
Then you just need to disguise yourself as whoever takes them from the execution block to the cremation.
That won't be a problem.
Because we are not getting permission from the Crown Sculptor.
No, I don't think we should do that.
We will literally end up in jail.
Yeah, and the lowest level of hell jail.
Again, you could also try to talk with Dreisel. He is your contact at Underworld.
And we need to go there anyway because I need to fix my thieves too.
Yeah, but it's like there's like he's not, you know, he's my contact to the sort of the steely underground, not so much the dark magic's underground.
You never know.
I just like I have a quite specific relationship with Bristol, and there are limitations to what I can ask for, and I actually really rather just kind of manage it myself. I mean, I could use your help.
What do you need?
Well, you disguised helping me. That's extremely well.
Yep.
Anyone else would like to join is more than welcome.
Sure.
Really? Interesting.
I am so excited, you guys.
Slightly turmoil.
Oh, come on! This is a new level of magic that I've never really had to sort of had the chance to play with before.
Well, that makes me so much more sure about this.
Hey, come on!
Yeah.
You're a warlock. You talk to demons and shit, right?
I talked to this frosty woman.
Exactly. You don't know.
I mean, that you. Yeah, she could be, for all we know.
So, let's do it.
All right.
Turns out whenever I've been casting fairy fire, it's just regular fire.
They are easier to see when they're on fire. It makes sense. So we go to
The gallows?
the gallows.
Yeah.
And we
Disguised.
and I would like to search for employees of the gallows and sort of try to suss out who are the ones who move bodies.
Okay, and you're getting help from both Jason and
If they are willing,
Sure.
absolutely.
Okay, make an investigation check with the guy.
Wouldn't Blake also be in on this?
Well, Blake hasn't been part of this discussion.
That's
He's
okay.
just been taking
What
rock
did you
sticks.
Investigation with advantage. Okay, I'm doing it. That's 18.
You do know, again, you've seen some of these people before because they mingle into the town and you're like, oh, wait, I'll start with that guy first.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, you want to know the cleaner? Well, that would be the old Bob.
He's the one guy who does it.
No, but he's the one who's on the work today.
Okay.
And you see he's actually cleaning his hand as he speaks to you. It seems that he has just been working.
Oh,
It
really?
is-
You just.
Yeah, just dropped one today.
Oh, and where do they get dropped even? Like how does? I'm just so interested. I just was kind of wondering how this even works.
Well, this one we just chopped the head right off.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Apparently, the bloke killed his wife. Poor bastard.
Oh, that's unfortunate. And where is he now?
Well, I think the majority of them is over there. And you can see there's like, isn't like what would be the word?
Morg?
Morg. Yeah.
Okay.
Reading them up, so to say.
Right, for burning.
No, this one will actually be buried.
Oh, because he murdered his wife?
Yeah, just not that hard again. Of these crimes, it's more like if arson, piracy, terrorism. That's when we start to get it completely.
Okay. Well, I'll just go and thank you very much for your
You're welcome.
help. Oh yeah.
If you feel like it is sticky, you still have some clean all the blood off here.
And put it in a bottle.
Actually, would you mind drying your hands into this vial?
Yeah, it's like 2 drops now.
Yeah. Okay. I go into the morgue. I go into the morgue. I'm not quite sure where I am right now. But I go into the
Are
morgue.
we following you?
Of course.
Yes.
And
fine.
essentially what you see is this elderly man with like a balding spot starting to appear on the top of his head, a bit hunched. A sandwich placed on top of the chest of the body as he's trying to stitch.
Oh, that's not hygienic.
Just before we go into the room, I cast disguise self.
Yeah.
And I disguise and I turn myself to look like Alexander come out.
Actually, I was wondering, should I try to just make him fall asleep?
No, let's do this first.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
That was a real good idea.
Yes, hello.
Oh.
I'm from the Knights of Oath. I've been told that this is the man who killed his wife.
And you see he's like walking behind the desk looking on the fleet. Yeah.
Alright, well, apparently during the investigation of the case, some new information has come up, and I've been tasked to just have a quick look at the body here for some extra evidence.
Okay. He takes a sandwich and starts to walk out.
Alright, okay, go over, and I...
How much is your sleight of hand? How much is your sleight of hand?
But he's going away, right?
Yeah, he's going outside. He doesn't care.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. And I milk this man.
Essentially, we're like... And we see when we turn the camera pan around, we see like these, these boxes of wine.
Sure. If that works, I will have it until I have a while. That's worth.
Again, it's not that hard.
How many violins?
Should you take 2 violins?
Won't matter in 24 hours anyway. I can't do this twice in 24 hours anyway, so...
I'm just imagining these cartoons just pulling his arms.
Begynder at give ham hjertemassage nu for at få blodcirkulationen op.
Right, and I leave.
Oh shit.
That was... okay. Well...
It was easier than I thought.
Hey, yeah, it's good to know that you can just take blood from these motherfuckers anytime you need it.
Like Bob's a friend.
Again, I rolled to see how clever Bob was. Let's just say single digits.
You discovered what a level 9 character.
Again, Bob could barely speak. That's how bad his intelligence was.
Jesus.
We're back in the ship. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Oh, we're really going to some demon aboard the ship in the city.
Well, I
get hanged.
Well, what? Well, not if we're in airtime.
Airtime?
Yeah. If we go into the aren't we under airtime law?
Areola?
Areola law.
They can't get us in space.
Also known as areola.
Areola.
Alright, okay, fine. Where would you suggest I do some light demon summoning?
Outside of the city.
Oh,
in hell!
Preferably in the forest, somewhere where people can't see.
Want to do this in a forest?
At least outside of the city.
Can we fly there though?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't care.
Hey, Panem. Oh, sorry, Danbury. Danbury, can I borrow the ship?
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Okay.
So if you would like to go off the ship at the...
You won't join us now. Listen, if and I mean this as magic has its risks. Obviously, this kind of magic has some severe ones. I'm pretty sure that I am pretty well covered. But if something bad happens, you would be invaluable. You would be the one of us who's best suited to deal with this thing, and you would be able to. It's not that powerful.
Could you at least stay to make sure that the rest of the crew are safe? Blake says.
Yeah.
Protect them.
Protect the crew.
Fine, I will come along.
Yay!
Are we bringing the crew?
Well, you need some.
Someone needs to stand.
See, that was my point. This would have been way easier if you just summoned it in my chambers. But okay. I
suggested we get outside of the city because I don't want to see you in prison.
No, fair enough. So we fly out of the city, land in some nearby woods.
We start to hear the airship theme music.
With airship loading screen.
Welcome to the woods. This is where we are. All right. I just need a bit of time to set up a magic circle.
Yeah.
And that's what I needed that holy water for.
Fine.
So I start making a 10-foot radius circle. Yeah. I don't know what it like. Maybe I'm sort of pouring out the holy water, and there's some symbols in there. And when I've got all the way around, it lights up.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Holy frosting.
And
I am in the distance, and I'm having my short
fucking læst beskrivelse. Men jeg mener nok, at der er en, altså du kan selv, jeg kan bestemme om den kan holde ting inde eller ude. Magic circle. I believe.
The only thing I could read about the circle.
I got a bad
But that's part of the great ungraded demon.
No, I'm casting. This is another spell.
Yeah, I think that's the circle.
like
Called Magic Circle.
out of character. This is the worst idea ever. But in character.
In character, this is the best idea.
No, in character, this is the worst idea.
Creatures. So let's do the little fade themes around it. I just choose themes.
Yeah.
The circle affects the creature's chosen type in the following ways. The creature can't enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation and tries to do so, it must first receive a saving throw. It can't do that, so that's fine. The creature has disadvantage attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder can be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature. When you cast a spell, you can elect to cause its magic in a reverse direction. Preventing a creature of a specified type from leaving the cylinder and protecting targets outside it. So that is what I'm doing.
So essentially,
Jeg kan lige, hvor lang tid det gik, før der bare tænkte, jeg opgiver at finde
You cannot non-magically get out of it, and it has disadvantage, and we can't be charmed or frightened or possessed by it.
From A to
And I'm sub, but magically it can leave an enter.
Okay, and it can also not make attacks outside the circle. It has disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay, so
but it can't leave it.
Yeah.
So we should just stand slightly further away from it.
looking bad.
Yeah.
Jeg tror faktisk, jeg kan resurrect det for.
You can then after some great thing, you create a circle where you cannot attack creatures with it.
Yeah, and I'll be in that, but I'm double dashing. So I'm keeping the rest of them safe as well. Not just myself. That's the first spell. That lasts for an hour.
Yeah, no problem.
The second spell.
And that's not concentration.
It's not concentration. Oh fuck. So now it's okay. And then I start the summoning of the actual demon.
There'll
Now
be some side effects.
I've set the stage. I don't know how exactly it works, but I call into the abyss and I ask for a
Drink the blood.
Do you want to drink the blood?
No, the blood are circle.
I create a smaller circle around myself in blood.
And essentially what is here is that when Eos calls out to the abyss, there's this echo, this dull, and then you hear this boiling and this blood, these black drops of pellets start to form around it. And where you're conjuring the demon fork, you see this black sphere, and suddenly like this large muscular, almost blue tinted fingers wrap around the edges, and you see red crimson fur and these metal armbands, and what appears is in many ways is similar to a gorilla in its appearance, like short stout legs, incredible long strong arms, essentially the widths of that way.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I hide my short bow again.
They unpack it.
Greetings! Welcome to the mortal plane. My name is Archmage Rex.
You hear as he tries to take a step forward and just stop by the magic sword.
My name is Archmage Rex Churchill. Demon, I order you, tell me your name.
I don't think it works in that manner.
I don't know, it doesn't specifically say it doesn't. How do you spell that, Esco?
E-Z-K-O-R.
E-Z-K-O-R. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Escor. Yes.
Once more to smash and nothing
Oh,
happens.
don't worry. Your sojourn here won't be permanent. However, I was wondering if you could maybe help me with something.
He starts to sit down.
I do.
So it's a teenage demon.
No, I do appreciate Escort that you are so amenable.
You're not my summoner, Dad.
But be aware that if you do defy me in any way, I will hurt you.
And you see this wicked smile.
You have to be back by 10.
I cast Ray of Frost at him. I know he's resistant to frost, but that's okay.
Yeah, so make an attack roll.
Non-lethal?
I won't be able to kill him.
And even if he reduces to 0 point, he doesn't kill it. It just sends back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 25.
Yeah, you hit it.
Actually, 26. That's okay, yeah. 26, and I roll some amount of damage. I think it's 2d8 at this level. And he's slowed, it doesn't really matter that much. So it's only 4 damage, so he takes 2. Just proving a point, Escort.
And then it sneezes and you just see this white flakes of the snow that you're hitting him with.
I was wondering, in return for me allowing you to spend most of your time in the demon plane, I just need a little bit of time spent dealing with my enemies. How does that sound? Does it matter? No. No, it doesn't, does it? Ah. Just give me a second, it's cool. Is there anything else we need? Hang on.
Do we have his true name?
Yeah, I assume so.
That which kind of seems like you assume the demon just told you its true name on the.
I ordered it to. Esco, turn yourself into. Well, make yourself look like me. Turn invisible.
He's gone.
Reappear. Esco, are you fucking with me, Esco? I stopped concentrating on the spell.
He leaps forward.
No, not on the circle.
No, okay. He leaps forward as you try to stop the concentration. He's gone.
Oh, okay.
You think, and nope.
Nah.
He's hit by the circle.
Okay,
It's magic circle.
That's very clever, Esco. I cast Ray of Frost again.
Well, I need to make a save, I guess.
For Ray of Frost, that's an attack roll for me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's way worse. 13.
13 is not enough. He
Okay.
actually puts his palm up. I have to roll. Nat 20.
Okay.
1 moment.
I would like to prepare Hold Monster.
I'm obviously standing in front of, or right beside Eos.
Yeah.
How is his chance for actually attacking you?
Well, he can't because
He
he's
can't
still in his.
do
Because separate from the demon summoning,
Yeah.
he's in a fucking circle
Okay.
that he can't get out of. But he can cast spells at me.
Yeah, he's casting a spell.
Okay, I counter spell.
Very well. And I'm just checking up here. And yeah.
If it's 3rd level or less.
It is, as far as I can see. Yeah.
Esco, we talked about this. Listen, I won't summon you every day. I'll maybe summon you once a month. And when I do, you do what you're told, and you get to go back to hell. Oh, sorry, the abyss. It's all the same.
It's all Greek to me.
It's like a caged animal starts to walk around in just this small circle of crate.
Yeah. At some point, presumably, he just disappears, right?
Again, after 1 minute, essentially.
Yeah.
I step forward.
She has questions?
No.
Oh, okay, what's the plan?
You get summoned once a month, and we buy you meat.
Meat?
She needs to say like,
Or pastries.
Listen, we're only going to bring it up when we really need.
I'm bribing the demon. Shut up.
Let's go.
Or mead? Either.
Both.
Like quite soon, the spell ran, and you will return to the abyss. Just remember this, and we will pick this up at another time.
Soon.
Yeah, you will. All right. See ya.
Put your face away.
I cast see invisibility on myself.
Don't you have the telescope?
Right, no, he's gone.
Okay. Fine. Okay, cool. He's gone, guys. We did it. High fives all around. Damn.
Demon pets.
Good jobs. Yay.
Oh, Neris isn't there.
Yeah.
You have to be honest, that went way better than expected.
Well, we didn't all die, so that's something.
None of us died.
None died.
Listen.
No damage.
Clearly, Esco isn't in a place right now where he can actually help us. However, I'm a build to it. This is actually good news. This means that, at least under the circumstances that we have done it today, it's safe, relatively speaking. He can be, if not controlled, contained. But we won't use it this time around. It's too risky. Yeah, it's too risky.
Perhaps we should get back to our task at hand.
I agree.
Yes. Time we fly back into Sovakai.
Thanks for listening. The intro music was by Philip Fischer, whereas the outro music was by Martin Kerr. The other pieces which are mentioned in the description down below were by Kevin MacLeod. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again in Dorkin.